Fit Life Coach May here. I'm going to walk you guys through a full body fat loss complex, okay? It's using very simple equipment and one of my favorite exercises or compounds, so like a dumbbell complex, to give to my clients when they're on the go, when they have limited time, and when they've got limited resources, okay? So it's one of my go-to workouts to give my clients personally. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to show you the workout first, and then I'll kind of walk you guys through it, and then lastly tell you how to do it, okay? So how to time yourself, all right? So first off, we're going to move into a push-up with some dumbbells. So all you need is one piece of equipment, which is some dumbbells. I'll tell you kind of how to select the right weight afterwards, all right? So let's get into this. I'm using some 15s. I recommend starting between like 8 and 12 probably, okay? 12 pounds. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the first movement is a push-up. And you can have your hands on the dumbbells or not. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some variations, okay? So first off, we're going to do a push-up. Come straight down. Move right into a curl, and then an overhead press. Okay, so 3 movements total. Dumbbells come back down by your sides, place them on the ground, move back into the push-up, curl, overhead press. Okay, so it's 3 movements, and why it's a full body exercise, you do use a little bit of legs, but you're primarily using chest, shoulders, and biceps, so arms, right? You get a little bit of legs as you stand up, and that's it. But it is a compound movement which helps burn body fat. So what I have clients do is run through this movement for basically as long as they can until they have to stop. So I'll set a timer normally between 10 to 15 minutes and just do as much as they can until they have to take a break, and then rest until they can work again, okay? It's actually called rest-based training. So again, that's work until you can't and then work when you can. So rest until you can again, okay? So generally set between a 10 to 15 minute timer and run through this compound as many times as possible. Ideally, you're going to know that you have the right weight when you can only do between 8 to 10 rounds of this before having to rest, and that's on the high end. I'd rather you guys focus on maybe getting like 5 solid rounds in before you have to rest, okay? And again, have that timer running. So you can do this in a hotel, you can do this in a creepy white space, you can do this in your house, you can do it in the gym, anywhere, right? So whether you're limited on time, equipment, or even just resources, it's a great way to burn body fat very easily. I'm going to run through it one more time, and then I'll give you guys a couple examples, okay? I'll do it sideways, actually, Spencer, so they can kind of see this. And you don't have to do the push-up with the dumbbells in your hands. You can actually just put them down and do the push-up in between the dumbbells, and come up, grab the dumbbells, curl, and overhead press, okay? So you've got the kind of some variety. When your dumbbells have like the notches on them, when they're stable, I recommend using them for the push-up. Now, of course, the variations are always going to be push-up from the knees, right? So you can always do a push-up from your knees. And then say you don't want to do overhead presses, you can always do a lateral raise if the weights are lighter. Does that kind of make sense? Anything I missed, Spencer? Should we do it one more time? Okay, last round through. So remember, quick push-up. Come all the way up. You've got standing, bicep curl, overhead press. Cool? So dumbbell compound. Go ahead and give it a try. Set your timer to start for maybe 10 minutes to start. And see kind of how many rounds you get through, okay? Is that good? Anything else? All right, give it a try. Thank you, guys.